a picture of him,
Scoot McNary.
He get a look at him before something happens to him.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a line in the movie.
Oh,
he doesn't have a line because he's so sick. Because he's so sick.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah, we had Bernie Sanders on, and he was saying that he said Pete Seeger was one of his favorite musicians.
Scoot McNary could play Bernie Sanders in a biopic.
Oh, he could.
Right?
Yeah.
Totally could.
Dude, you could play Ronald Reagan's son, Ricky Reagan, or whatever.
Is that a real guy?
Huh?
Is that a real guy?
Probably, dude.
Bernie hasn't aged.
Nah, Bernie still looks the same. He's the best, dude.
He's looked the same in the last... Yeah. He's like a real folk hero.
It's a great point.
Yeah, Bernie is...
He is a folk hero.
Yeah, he's folk music.
Yeah, and you also forget about like what... Yeah, I mean, that's another thing about the movie. You see the challenge of Bob Dylan like take on like music and culture. There's this whole other cultural thing that's kind of happening in the background, like on the television and the news during the movie.
It was a crazy time. It was like it was a
cool piece of life.
It was a cool piece of life. The 60s were a cool time.
When you get out of it all and it's done...
I was beat on this one.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
What does that really look like, a break? Do you go to like a beach and just...
No, another misconception about movies, like as opposed to the academic year, it kind of winds down. You're never winding down on a movie. You're doing 14-hour days and you go off a cliff, then it's done. You know, in other words, you don't relax towards the end. Like we were doing a very important scene and then it was done forever. You know, and yeah, I guess I relaxed a little bit. I went on vacation, but I was beat. I was working on this for 5 years. This was as important to me as you going to the parking lot and spying on the swim team of Lipscomb College.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm just recruiting, guys.
just recruiting production assistants. But
do you so it was? Do you think you would have done it more justice 5 years earlier?
No, absolutely not. Also, because I had the experience in my life where I would do interviews, and it's a scary time to come up with the internet and stuff. You want to get it right. And Bob Dylan, his early press conferences, he was confrontational. He was basically a dick. And I thought there was something really inspiring about that. Not that I ever wanted to be like that, but I just thought it was so different than how people are now.
Yeah.